Hey, happy Wednesday. Glad you're here with me today on this channel, Beauty, Grace, and Grit. If you like it, subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends. I would love that. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about if you're a new wig wearer, just some things to think about at the very beginning, when you very first start thinking you want to wear wigs. First off, if you have a wig store near you that you can go to, or in your town, or maybe an hour away or whatever, if you can find one close enough that you can get to, that will help you a lot to go in and just, I'm not saying buy the wigs there, because a lot of times you can get them a lot cheaper online, or they run sales, so you want to look for that. And I'll kind of tell you in the future if I see sales coming up. A couple of the major sites are Name Brand Wigs and Wig Studio One. I'm also a rep as well for Godiva's Secret Wigs, so I wear a lot of their wigs, and they're good. But they're reasonable and easy. Shake and go is what I call them, to put on and out the door. That's one reason I started wearing wigs. I wanted the convenience of it. And so it really helped me tremendously. And my hair had thinned a lot on top. At my age, I'm 68 now, and so it really had started thinning, and it just didn't look good. I'm telling you, it is amazing what wigs can do for your confidence. You just feel better when you look better, and you love it. And I know it's difficult at first sometimes. I don't know why, but I was able to embrace this journey fairly quickly, although when I started, I tried to wear colors of wigs that were more colored to what my hair was, and maybe close to the style, where it just looked like I went out and got my hair done and nobody really noticed. But that was really during COVID, and I was working from home. And then after COVID, and we're back in the office working, and I had a number of wigs, and I really wanted just to be able to wear, whether I wanted curly hair one day, I wanted straight, I wanted long, I wanted to be able to wear any wig I wanted, any color I wanted, and just enjoy the journey of it. Because my goodness, we're kind of tied to the hair we have when we're born. And then all of a sudden I had all these choices, and it was so fun. And luckily I work with a group of people that are just like family, and they know I wear wigs. And so it's just, they embrace it, and they're like, it's just no big deal. Nobody even notices anymore, I don't think. But it's so much easier for me to get up and get dressed and out the door. But it is good if you can go into a wig store at first, just to try on some wigs, to look at styles, lengths of a wig, whether you want curly, straight. And you may want to start off with something close to your bio hair. And then if you don't have any hair at all, a lot of women are going through chemo or certain treatments that have caused them to lose their hair. So, but you still had hair that you can identify with, or you feel like makes you feel normal. So whatever you need to do in the beginning, just to help you ease into this transition, because it is hard sometimes. And I know for me, I loved it, and I grew up in the 70s, so I was all about big hair. I always wanted a lot of hair, and my hair was always fine anyway. So to be able to have hair when I saw it and I put it on, I don't know, it didn't shock me. Like, I didn't think, oh, that's too much hair, or that's too poofy, because I liked it. There's all different kinds of wigs and different things that come with them, and that affects your price on the wig as well. Now, I have always worn bangs, and I still want to wear bangs. So even if I buy a wig that does not have a bang, I make sure that I look at that wig and I think, is it going to be pretty easy to cut a bang? Because pretty much I'm going to cut a bang in almost all of my wigs. I don't really know that I've ever worn one without cutting a bang. I've tried. I'll put it on and I'll think, well, maybe I won't cut a bang in this one. Let me look at it. But it just doesn't feel right to me. And it may look fine to everybody else. Again, it's probably just what I'm used to, but I really like it. And if you want a bang, the advantage to that is you don't necessarily have to have what they call lace front, where up here at the very top, it would be lace. So it just looks like your scalp and your hair is growing out of it. This is a basic cap wig. This is Noriko, and it's Alva, and it's in the color Melted Marshmallow, which I absolutely love this color. And this is a shake and go wig, pretty much. You shake it. I always shake it because I like it fuller. And it has some what they call permatease in it. And it kind of holds the style, the shape of the style to have that. But some people don't like permatease at all. And they may want what's called a hand-tied cap. And we'll go into some of these more in detail on other posts. But the hand-tied is going to be pretty flat to your head. And they're comfortable. These are what they call open wefted, so you get air through them. So really, it's not any hotter to me than your natural hair would be. I live in Texas, and so we have really hot days. I'm talking 100-degree days or higher for a number of days in the summer. So it's hot no matter what you've got on your head. But I don't notice the wigs being any hotter than what my bio hair would be. And my head is an average size head. So, and they make large wigs and then they make petite wigs. Most people are going to fall in the average category, but there are some that need a larger wig. And that's another reason for, if you can go to a wig store somewhere, then you can try those on to find out exactly how big your circumference is on your head to see what wig will fit you the best. That way, when you do go online to order them, then you're getting, you're getting the size that you need. And then look at the different colors. And this one, again, is called Melted Marshmallow. And you'll see up here at the top, this is a rooted wig. And that's another thing that I really enjoy. I like the rooted wigs. They give more depth to me. To me, they just look natural on me. And I adjust the color on my eyebrows to kind of go with that. And it really just works. I mean, I get more compliments on my hair than I ever have. And I will honestly say most people do not ever know that it's a wig. And I don't ever know. I don't look that close at people. I know we think that we do. When we go outside, when you first put one on, you're thinking, oh my gosh, how can I go out the door? But I would say go to somewhere where maybe nobody knows you, walk around, get to where you feel comfortable in it. And some people have kind of a kickback from some of their family and friends that they'll say have negative comments about it, or they don't want them to wear wigs. I don't know. I don't think I really did. A lot of my family probably still don't even think about it, I think. But I was just fortunate that my friends all knew and they were real supportive. They love it, and I've had people that I've helped get wigs, whether they were going through chemo or other kinds of conditions that will cause them to lose their hair. And then just with the aging thing, menopause and all of that, that causes your hair sometimes to thin. I know it did mine, and mine is so thin. I mean, right now, if I had to wear my own hair, I don't know that I could go out of the house. It looks so bad to me. But I keep it long enough where I can just put it in a very small ponytail in the back, and it kind of forms an anchor for the wig when you put it on. So to me, it feels more secure when I do that. So that is something to think about as well. But they have like all kinds of wig grips, caps that you can wear and all of that. Honestly, I have one little thing that I wear up here that kind of secures it. It's real comfortable. And until I found it, I pretty much would just put like a bobby pin, maybe on either side. I mean, most of the time, sometimes I didn't even do that because it felt secure enough on my head that I wasn't worried about it. But I don't know. Now I just kind of put that little thing on. It's just a small deal right up here. It doesn't go, all the way over my head. It's just a very small thing at the front that kind of holds it. So I'll show you that one day as well on another video. The other thing to think about when you get a wig at first is like if you're around a hot oven and you open that door and you got your head down in there, that will singe the wig and ruin your wig. So you don't want to get your head right down in there. I mean, I open the oven, I still cook and I'll have my wig on, but I just open the oven door and let that heat get out a little bit before I get my head down in there or anything to try. And then I still kind of stand off to the side. And so I'm just real careful. Or when you open a dryer, you just don't want a blast of heat hitting it. These wigs that I wear are synthetic wigs. There's human hair wigs. I do not wear human hair wigs. I started wearing them because, number one, I wanted convenience and I wanted easy. And human hair is like your hair. You're going to have to fix it. You know, these styles stay as they are. And when you wash them, they dry and they go back to the same style. Now, I have enough wigs that I rotate them so they don't wear out very fast at all. Now, if you wore the same wig day in and day out, you know, you may go through a wig, you know, 3 to 6 months or something, you might go through it. Honestly can say, just because I was fortunate enough to have a number of wigs and I collect them kind of going along the way. If I find a color I like, I'll get it maybe and get a couple of them of the same color and style if I really like it. That way I can rotate them and then I don't wear them out as easy. You really only have to wash these wigs synthetic about every 15 wearings, just depending on what you're doing or if you're out sweating a lot or whatever. And then I keep one that's older that I might put on when I'm outside going to work in the yard or do something where I am going to sweat a lot. So there's things like that to think about as well. But I just wanted to come on a little bit, and then if you have questions, you can drop them down below, and I will continue to do more of these videos education-wise and try to show you how easy it is to wear these wigs. And it makes such a ginormous difference. And like even your makeup, you kind of fix your makeup to go with whatever wig you're wearing, the colors. Like when I change my color up, because some of them I'll wear like a darker brown even that I would have never thought I would wear, but I do my makeup to go with it, or what I know that sounds crazy. It kind of would have to me years ago if I hadn't been doing this. But see, I guess if I started in 2020, gosh, this is 5 years that I've been doing this. It's hard to believe. But I'm so comfortable with it now. And so I really want to come out here and share, because I do think they would benefit so many women. And it just makes a world of difference in how you feel. I see it day in and day out of people that start wearing these. They can't believe it, because it does. It changes your whole attitude and gives you a boost, a lift, and you just feel good. But it's not necessarily an immediate, easy journey for some people. I mean, because again, you're going to put it on, it seems like a lot of hair. And I've seen women go, oh my gosh, I got to thin this out. No, you really don't. You know, what I would suggest is you get comfortable with it, wear it a little bit, get used to it. And don't put it on immediately. Like if you got one in the mail and you go pop it on your head, but you have no makeup on, you have nothing, I would do your makeup first, because honestly, it'll make such a difference. Because even your own hair, you don't like it probably before you get dressed or get ready to go out the door. But just put a little makeup on. You don't have to put a lot. I don't wear a ton of makeup either, but just enough that, you know, if you wear lipstick and your eyebrows, makes a huge difference. But you don't have to wear a ton of makeup. So anyway, just wanted to come on and share that with you. And again, this is Alva by Noriko. This is the card that came with it, and this is the back of the card, and it shows it's in melted marshmallow. I love this color. I've got one called Harlow that I wear a lot, and it's a long wig, but I love it. But part of it is I love the color. I love the rooting in it, and the way it blends, it just works. So anyway, stay in touch, like, subscribe, and share my channel with your friends, and I'll keep doing more. And I'm on my lunchtime right now because I do work full-time still. So I'm on my lunchtime, so that's why I'm sitting in a car, but I'm not driving. I had some, and sometimes on my drive time in the morning, I'll do just a quick little video about something, but I'm driving and I am looking at the road, I promise you, and it would be just like I'm having a conversation with somebody in my car. So if you see me doing that, please know I'm not driving and not looking at the road, because I am. But I'm parked in a parking lot right now. I'm getting ready to go back to work. But I just wanted to do this real quick and share a little bit of information for the new wig wearers out there, or people that are interested in wearing a wig. I love y'all. Hope y'all have an awesome Wednesday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.